Myself Amitabo Banerjee. First, I would like to thanks Sunil ji, Ritik da for organizing this event. This event is very, helpful for all of us because we have discussed many things about, security aspects of the digitization. So most of the things are going digital nowadays, and we people are not aware of this, negative effects. So more we aware, more we can save ourselves from the many mistakes. Thank you.
I'll get Hello everyone, my name is Arun Kumar Jaiswal. So basically, currently I'm into real estate, but previously I used to be a full-time digital marketer. So adding to that question, see, if you want to, taking the same example, if you want to target people who are dark skin or something, it is not compliant to advertising platform because they will consider it something as racism or something, right? But there's a very smart way to get people who are dark skinned. Think about the product that they can use. Think about the behavior patterns of them, because please understand, Google and Facebook are like biggest companies in the world because of the data that they have. And who are building this data? You and me. Let's say when we are checking in a place, we are buying something, aaj meri anniversary, aaj mera birthday, we are filling the data. They are so big because of the data. So there's a smart way to target these kind of people. If you think about the interest, behavior, what are they ideally, and also their internet history, the kind of website they would prefer to go, the kind of apps they might be using. If you can figure out this, it becomes very easy.
Yeah, but my question is like, ultimately it'll be a mix of SEO, it'll be a mix of using Facebook with different filters. Is there a way beyond it? For example, it's a very small division in a company. We also make cookware. Cast iron ka cookware banate hain. We are into casting, so we also do it for a certain brand which is a listed company, a famous brand in India. We make cookware for them. It's a very small division. We don't really market much. Now, a lot of people told me that there might be companies, let's say, two buildings apart, somebody might be interested in buying a cookware, but he'll probably look up online. He'll probably reach on to Amazon. Is there any other way to leverage or to find out or to micro target?
We face the same dilemma being a B2B. This is a challenge for B2B because they don't even know which aspect of digital is useful for them. That actually is the question.
I can relate to that.
Yes. So you need first clarity whether you are looking at influencing customer or you are looking at discovering customers. That's the first clarity you want. So if you have already discovered the large number of customers across the world, then your challenge is no more discovery. Let's say you know almost all the customers, you know them. Then your challenge is not discovery. You don't need SEO. You don't need SEO. What you need is to subtly influence them so that they can be prodded to your buy your product. If that is your challenge, then there are lots of tools. Subtly influencing them through social media in a very subtle way. We have video marketing, we have email marketing, we have so many things. So we need to focus on that. If your challenge is discovery, then of course SEO is a very traditional way, but there are a lot of non-traditional ways also to discover. So I think what we did was we did a clear demarcation between discovery and influence. Not mix them up.
You're talking about customer discovery.
Yes.
Or who discovering
Customer discovery.
Who
Who
is
could be your
yes.
potential client? So he I think is in a dilemma. Where to put his budget? That is his dilemma.
I have an interesting answer to this.
But
So like generally, we generate lead through Facebook, Instagram for students, those who are looking for IIT, JEE and medical preparation. So there is many concepts like geofencing. There will be, just suppose if someone is searching IIT, JEE coaching in nearby Chingri Ghata, nearby Salt Lake. So definitely, like first of all, we have to discover the customer and student basically in our case. At the same time, we can go for the ad exchange. Just suppose if you are listening music, we can put our ad on Spotify or any music website you can say or application. So there are many more things that can be done through digital marketing, but at the same time it is very expensive. Like just suppose if you are boosting a post on Facebook and generating 500 leads or 600 leads, but at the same time you are targeting the whole Kolkata or whole West Bengal, so there will be different kind of budget. So somehow I feel digital marketing is sometimes like something like that. Ki if you put more and more money, you will get more and more advantage. That's my.
It's also about the economics.
Yeah, correct.
Cost of acquisition.
Correct. Because that is working on the bidding system. Just suppose if Rajiv class is investing 5 rupees or 500, and if Baizu is investing 5,000, then definitely ad will be more, corresponding to them. Okay, so these are the concept of the digital marketing. This is a huge thing. SEO can be there, definitely SEO can be there. That is the organic part. Okay.
Sir, even in talent acquisition, it becomes a big challenge. So we run CNC machines. Now we need, let's say, a CNC operator. Somebody suddenly left the job, or somebody suddenly changed his company or whatever. Probably 2 factories next to mine. Probably there is a guy who is also looking for a job. But I'm not going to look on Naukri for that guy. So I see so many problems as an MSME business, sir. I mean, even like ma'am, you spoke of logistics. So freight forwarding. How does it work? We have a team जो डेली फ्रेट फॉरवर्डर्स को फोन करता है, अभी जबलरी पोर्ट चाहिए, whatever containers चाहिए, and then manually उसको compare करता है. A startup like Pogo Port is trying to digitize that, and you can kind of, but they've not penetrated the whole of India, and they're still very early in India. But there are so many challenges on SME space.
You want to say something?
I think most of it is covered. So
Yeah.
I have a different take, sorry, so I'll try to add some value. When we talk about discovery, what as we discussed already, that when you discover, we're trying to discover what kind of customers. Firstly, we call it ideal customer profile. So ICP is the term we use. Digital marketers or internet guys, they are full of acronyms. So ideal customer profile. If you already have your ideal customer profile sorted, then what you do is you advertise to Facebook, Google, whatever, with that demography, and demography is the word we are talking about. But when you're talking about discovery, like who could be my potential customer, and when we do digital advertising, what we do is, सबसे पहले we do discovery part of it. So what we do is we advertise on loose terms. So if I'm looking for a digital marketing person, for example, or CNC operator, so what you do is you say CNC operator without any code. So it could be CNC manufacturer will also come in the result, etc., etc. And they will see your ad. So there you will be actually throwing a lot of money, but this is a small time exercise. So initially I will throw a little bit extra money, and I will just show my ad to a large number of people who have interest in my product, or they may not have interest in my product. So some of that money is getting wasted. However, some of them are interested. So 2 things will happen. In your stats, you will see that these terms are getting a lot of clicks. So when you say CNC operator, somebody may say you may get a lot of response for the keyword when somebody is searching for XYZ company CNC operator. And at times you realize that, oh God, this is a very popular term. What you do is you start focusing your budget on those terms where you are getting a lot of response. There are certain terms which you will see. So if I say digital marketing, I advertise on digital marketing, and I will see a lot of people are now clicking on digital marketing courses. How to learn digital marketing, but they are not my prospects. So I put them on the negative. We are getting deep into that advertising details. So I put them on the negative list. If somebody says digital marketing learning, though they will not be shown my ad. So this is how, what you do is basically you restrict your area. You have a very wide spectrum you are addressing. Slowly over a period of time you start focusing on specifics. This is one thing you need to do. So aggressively monitor your ads, see which are the popular terms which apply to you, put more money there. The terms which don't apply to you, remove money from there. That is first part. Second part is, you must have heard about something called remarketing. So what we can do is we can put certain tags on our website or the digital asset where we are coming. We are bringing the prospect. And now we are showing our ads multiple times. You must have seen, like you just visit Delhi to Kolkata airfare, and every single ad is now talking about make my trip, clear trip, ye trip, wo trip. And they won't say that we are very good airlines. They will say Delhi to Calcutta, this much fare.
I know.
So they are all doing remarketing. So they have remarketing tags on every single page.
Just add one thing on the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
Forget about when we are searching for something. Even when we are speaking about this thing, it is getting tracked.
Yeah, that is because no, this is not getting tracked. Very frankly, there is this rumor. This cannot get tracked. But if it is going on Facebook or somebody is commenting, that of course that gets
So I'll
tracked.
tell you, even if
They don't have microphones here
No, I'll tell you.
monitoring our
No,
decisions.
I'll tell you.
He has a point.
I'll tell you. This must have happened to all of us. Let's say if you're talking about a trip with your friend, forget about your mobile. Your mobile is just lying, let's say, on your sofa. I can guarantee you after a few minutes you will see ads bumping onto your feed. They will talk about plan your trip to Goa.
Yes,
This happens.
This is a correct one because there are applications which do not require your permission for your microphone, but they ask. This is what is the reason they share the data with AdSense, Facebook, and everything, and you see ads popping. This happens.
So the science of data has gone to a whole new level.
I will have a difficult time accepting
behavior
this
patterns
logic.
observed. This is
It
We
has,
have
it has definitely leaked into the
Sir, I am-
digital channel. They
I am
cannot
very-
point about it.
Sir, I'll tell you, I'm telling you out of my experience when I
Anyway, we
used
can
to
agree
work
to
for
disagree.
clients.
I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
for sure, for sure.
insist.
Sunilji,
I know
Sharad,
everything.
Sharad, you want to say something? आइए प्लीज आगे बोलिए इस बारे में आप भी तो इसी फील्ड में प्लीज
I am not into this field.
नो बट यू हैव व्यूज
You guys are talking about something very different. I am not an expert on that.
Yeah, but whatever you ask more than you to share.
So I'll go a little back, which you talked about. See, whatever we step into, it has two faces, plus and negatives. It entirely depends on you, which one you pick up. And as you rightly pointed out, it's all about self-regulations and verification. Being an accountant, digitization actually helped us. Somebody talked about Corona phase. In fact, it helped us a lot. Sitting in Kolkata, I can actually do my accounting work for the entire globe. So for me, digitization actually helped us a lot. We were talking about negatives. Yes, it has. But if we implement self-regulations, verification, those basic checks which you all experts have been talking about, I think there is a way we can take advantage of digitalization and move ahead. I cannot comment upon whatever you guys have been talking about. That is beyond my subject because I'm an accountant. I'm not a digital expert. That's from myself.
From the HR perspective,
Yeah.
what do your views on this particular subject?
HR, somebody had a question. So
How the HR field is evolving because that's related to demography because of digitization.
HR basically, yeah. I mean, somebody talked about yes, somebody is looking for someone. It may be in the next door, but he's not aware about that. So now there is a lot of database available. Probably bigger organization have access or subscription to those database. Like
So I'm talking about the blue collar workers, somebody who's probably not on a Naukri. I know there are platforms like Apna and all these guys are coming up now. It's an unaddressed, it's a challenge of course to really find that blue collar worker.
you're talking about basically unskilled workers, right? Or semi-skilled workers, you can say.
Semi-skilled.
So that basically comes through personal networking, or maybe like since I'm connected to a lot of corporates. So like, for example, let's say you are in a jute industry, he's also in a jute industry. And I know a lot of people who are looking for a job. So I become the common connect between both the companies. So that way I can help you. But yeah,
Digitally?
to that extent, digitization has not happened so far. Nobody has been able to handle that part where we can actually bring up database of unskilled people or semi-skilled people. But I probably feel that is on the way. Next step is going to be that.
There are a lot of white spaces
Yeah, yeah,
when
sure.
it comes to using demography.
Right.
Regarding
Completely.
HR, I have